from Imperial College London, Infernal Contraption.
Very similar to Robot Wars legend Stinger.
Infernal Contraption, Imperial College team. Who are you going to smash and grab first?
That depends who we head towards first, really, and that's quite a random thing.
But can you really cause any, I mean, apart from getting out of the way, can you cause any damage?
Oh yeah, no, because this spins around at 1,000 RPM and weighs about 16 kilos.
Yeah.
This whole assembly can also flip over, so it's like a hammer and a disc.
The spinning drum weapon gets up to speed in 3 seconds, so they don't have to wait between attacks for it to recover. But the radio reception, I fear, is questionable.
From University of Hertfordshire, Behemoth.
Experience from 4 UK Robot Wars Championships, experience in defeat, that is.
Representing the University of Hertfordshire, the Behemoth team, they're back. Now you've had a string of disasters. What's going to happen this time?
We're going to win.
Yes, you say that to me every time.
Robots we've been up against in the past, these ones here, not up to what we're used to.
A bit substandard.
No, some of the spinners are good, but
You're not saying that they're a bit beneath you.
no, well, we've got experience, put it that way.
Yeah, but you know better than to say things like that at this stage.
I know, it can always backfire, but...
Now, okay, so University of Hertfordshire, Behemoth team, you could say they're cocky, but let's see what happens.
Has the pneumatic flipper and Axe Tiger Stripe bodywork, spelling out warning, warning, manoeuvrable and quite speedy, but has no great history of longevity.
From the Open University, CV.
Newcomers to Robot Wars, they could be given a real robotic lecture here.
Now, Open University team, you're up against some big universities here. Who would you most like to see out first?
We'd like to see Infernal Contraption out first, because they're probably the ones going to inflict the most damage upon our little
okay,
bots.
all right. Now, interchangeable robots is the way forward. The weaponry can be all swapped around. So an axe and a flipper, which one first?
The axe, definitely.
Why?
It inflicts the most damage.
Okay, that's
Yes.
what we want to say. Thank you very much, Open University team. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
The Axe, Flipper or Spike interchangeable weaponry is hidden in the central bay, 2-wheel driven, 2 casters at the rear, good armour, but poor speed really.
Roboteers, stand by.
Let's have a look at the teams then. Behemoth, Anthony Pritchard, Kane Aston and Michael Pritchard, and together Infernal Contraption on the left, captained by Jonathan Peeline, CV on the right, captained by John Barker. In the arena for the house robots, Deb Metal with the serrated saw and the pincers, and Sir Killalot, those huge grappling claws. So they fear Infernal Contraption, but it's Behemoth who comes slamming into Infernal Contraption, and the Imperial College students straight away, they were very confident. The University of Hertfordshire boys, Behemoth, they have experience of many a Robot Wars UK Championship fight. They have to watch that spinning drum though on Infernal Contraption. It has 4 big metal teeth on the drum. You're trying to see there the CV Open University axe coming down. CV is flipped. Will it be able to right itself? Behemoth's bucket scoop got in and underneath there. Very similar to a previous UK Championship winning machine called Roadblock in many ways. Behemoth with the front bulldozer scoop blade weaponry. CV's axe doesn't seem to be able to cause any sort of damage at all. They're driven it into the CPZ, and Behemoth look very, very strong here. Anthony Pritchard is driving. Michael Pritchard, his brother, is at the weaponry. Kane Aston is the engineer of the team. But have they ground to a halt, Behemoth? They've stopped right in the middle of the arena. And they are perplexed. Infernal Contraption on the attack. You're seeing there the CV team, they're still moving. Behemoth had started magnificently, but what is going on there, saying the ref bot is coming in? I don't believe it. It's the reaction from the Behemoth team. Stunned. Great start. Burnt themselves out. Look at that. They'll be crying all the way back to the lecture theatre tonight, because Behemoth are no giants of the Robot Wars University Challenge. The battery has come out, is the excuse from the Behemoth team. That is bitterly disappointing for them. They had looked potentially destructive, very aggressive, well controlled, stylish, and now crestfallen as the CV team look on, buffeted by Infernal Contraption. They will survive to fight in the second round of this University Challenge on Robot Wars. Behemoth are about to be flung to oblivion. Big, heavyweight, 100 kilos machine onto the flame pit. I wonder now if they regret writing CV. If they'd left it alone, would the battery have stayed in? Would Behemoth have stayed in? Will the boys tell us? Oh, I don't know. They don't seem in the mood for talking.
Whoa! Behemoth were doing so well, but they've gone and blown it again! CV and Infernal Contraption through to the next round!
The anguish, particularly on your face, I have to say, Anthony. How'd you feel?
Very annoyed.
Very annoyed. Was it anger? Was it
Everything.
Every emotion went across your face. What was it that stopped you?
We've lost a wire on the link.
That's it.
That's it.
That loose connection. Now, the thing that was probably most poignant about that battle was, if you hadn't turned CV back over, you probably would have won, because they would have been unmovable before.
It's all down to bad luck. Just be nice. Same way we've flipped Deator back and forth before. It looks good. We grew our power.
That's why you were doing. You only just flipped them over to be nice.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think we've learnt a lesson, haven't we?
Fix the link.
Yes. And I won't say anything about you being so confident before, because that would be mean.
It's never stopped you in the past. Behemoth are out. Fluffy, Infinity and Tiberius 3 are next up.